Hello, everyone, and welcome to your tarot card reading with Divine Oracle Messages. This message is for your highest good. If you found it, trust that it arrives at the perfect moment. Whatever you are experiencing in your life right now, there is something in this message that is very important for you to hear. Now, this is a general reading, so not everything that comes through from Spirit today will resonate with everyone watching. So please only take in what feels right for you and just leave the rest. Just let it go and let it flow on out of your life. But we are going to start this reading with the first card, Unseen Forces. You are never alone. What you cannot see walks beside you in quiet devotion. You've never been alone. You are deeply supported. You have never been traveling the path that you are on right now all by yourself, even in those moments that felt lonely, perhaps even isolating to you. And we've all had those moments, right, at certain times in our lives. Spirit wants you to always remember there is something greater walking beside you, always guiding you, catching you, and clearing the path ahead before you even see what's coming. Call it God, call it the divine, a higher power, your higher self, your spirit guides, your soul team, whatever resonates for you. But know that the support surrounding you is real and constant and always available to you 24/7, because the spiritual realm never sleeps. They are always open and they are always there when we need them. But we don't even need to call out to them because they know when we need their presence. Every nudge that you have felt, every door that closed before it could hurt you, every strange twist that somehow led you to exactly where you needed to be, none of that was coincidence. It was divine orchestration. Those doors that closed, those were redirections. Those strange twists that put you in a place or space you needed to be, that was the universe orchestrating something very powerful for you in that moment. Perhaps you had to take a detour, perhaps you had a flat tire, perhaps something happened on your way to work or home from work or on your way to somewhere that caused you to be in a different part of town than where you would normally be. And so you stopped and you got yourself a beverage, you went to the coffee shop, you went to the convenience store, you went somewhere and you crossed paths with someone who has been a very important person in your life. That is just one of the many, many thousands upon thousands of ways the universe can orchestrate things in our lives, because they are letting us know that we are never alone on this journey through life. You are held, you are guided, and you are never, not even for a single moment, on your own. We do have a powerful affirmation for this reading today for you guys. If you'd like to write this down, if you'd like to type it in the comments, saying this affirmation several times a day or reading it to yourself several times a day can definitely give you some positive vibrations and raise your vibration, actually. So here it is. I am held, I am guided, and all is working together for my greatest good. One more time. I am held, I am guided, and all is working together for my greatest good. Because that is so very true. Everything is working together right now in your life for your highest good. I will also write that affirmation out and put it in the top comment and pin it to the top so you guys can see it, for those of you who do want to write it down. But we are asking Spirit for another card for this message. Embrace change. Step willingly into the unknown. Transformation lives where trust begins. Oh, well, transformation is well on its way into your life, and you can feel it, you can hear it, you can smell it, you can sense it. You know that things are getting different, and you have been feeling that for quite some time, you guys that are listening to this reading today. But what I really want to say about this card and the message that's coming in from Spirit right now is that small, consistent steps create real change. You don't have to blow everything up and start over to create real change, although sometimes that is necessary. It's the small things you do every single day, the quiet choices, the tiny shifts, the moment where you chose differently than you used to. Those are the things that actually move the needle in the right direction. Because the bottom line is progress doesn't always look dramatic. although at times it does, and more than likely, you guys that are listening to this message have experienced some dramatic progress, changes, things just all of a sudden being very different in your lives out of the blue. Sometimes progress looks like one better decision, one boundary held, one moment of choosing yourself over old habits. Don't underestimate that progress. Steady and gentle wins the race. You are further along than you think. For instance, look back at your life. Look back from where you are now and see how very far you have come. You should be so very proud of yourselves for your success, for your victories, for achieving all that you have done so far in your life. You are worthy. You are not here to earn your worth. It is already written in your being. It is already written in the stars because it is who you are. And what I'm really hearing coming in with this card today is that Spirit is asking you to release the pressure to do it all. You do not have to do it all. You do have unseen forces that are working behind the scenes on your behalf. Give yourself permission to breathe. You do not have to fix everything, change everything, or figure everything out all at once. Any pressure that you've been putting on yourself to have it all together overnight, well, it's time to put that down. Turn that pressure cooker off, put the kettle on, and instead make yourself a nice, soothing cup of tea. Real lasting change is not built in a single dramatic moment. It is built in the quiet, consistent steps that you take when no one is watching. Every small move you make in the right direction is adding up to something far greater than you can see right now. And just because you can't see it, it does not indicate that things are not happening. Our angels and guides, the unforeseen or the unseen forces, the universe, God, the divine, they do things beneath the surface and behind the scenes all the time. That has been constantly happening since you were born, more than likely before you were born. Because you do have a destiny to fulfill for each and every lifetime. And the universe, your angels and guides, God, the divine, they know what needs to happen in your life, and so they are trying to assist you. They are trying to help you. Trust the process. Trust the pace. And trust that you are building something solid one step at a time. But we are going to ask Spirit for another card for this message today, please, Spirit. Divine compass. Unseen hands guide your steps, always leading you towards what is meant to be. Yes, indeed, always leading you towards your destiny. The completion of your soul blueprint, your soul contract with the divine for this lifetime. Yes, of course, they're always leading you gently in that direction. But again, divine support is always with you. You do have a whole team in your corner that you can't see, but who absolutely you can feel. You feel their energy, their presence around you all the time. Sometimes you'll see a feather. Sometimes it's an angel number. Sometimes it's a song. Sometimes it's a ladybug, a dragonfly, a butterfly. Sometimes it is your spirit animal. Whatever it is, these unseen forces are sending you signs and synchronicities all the time. And you are noticing them, and that is confirming for you that yes, you are indeed on the right path. But just because you can't see them, do not think for one moment that they are not there, because they are. You feel it, you know it, you trust it. In those moments where something shifted at just the right time, where you found strength you didn't know you had, where a situation perhaps resolved itself in a way that you couldn't have planned. It just happened spontaneously with the help of those folks working behind the scenes. Yes, none of that was luck. That was love. That actually was love in action. The heavenly administration working behind the scenes on your behalf. Always. Your spiritual team is not waiting to be called on in a crisis. They are present in the ordinary moments, the quiet mornings, the hard decisions, the small victories, the grand victories. They are celebrating every single step you take, no matter how small it looks to you, because they're proud of you. You have accomplished so much. You have come so far. You have achieved greatness because you are worthy of greatness. You are not just walking this path. You are being walked through it with more grace and more backup than you will ever fully know. But know and believe that it is there all the time. But we are asking Spirit for another card. Sleeping Garden. Just because nothing blooms doesn't mean it isn't growing. Aha. Well, trust the process of gradual growth. Everything does not have to happen today or tomorrow, or even next week. None of that is a setback. That is wisdom in knowing that everything doesn't need to happen right now. We do live in a world that I consider to be very hustly and very bustly, and patience is something that many of us have forgotten because we do live in that world where everything is instantaneously available to us with a few clicks, a few taps of a few buttons on the phone. We can have anything that we desire delivered to our house, right? You can have cat food, you can have dog food, you can have a complete Mexican meal, complete with chips and tacos and enchiladas and everything else, all delivered to your home within an hour or less in some instances. So, Spirit is asking you to be patient and trust the process. It doesn't have to happen right now, but it is happening. And that is where the wisdom comes. There is something quietly powerful about showing up day after day, trusting what you can't see, and believing that your effort is landing somewhere meaningful, even when the results aren't visible. Something is happening. Trust and know that, because you are within the divine flow for your life. Growth that lasts is rarely fast. I'm going to say that again. Growth that lasts is rarely fast. Thank you for that, Spirit. Yes, that came in from Spirit very powerfully right then. It is faithful. It's the product of you continuing to move forward when it would have been easier to stop. You aren't behind. You are not stuck. You are exactly where you need to be, right here, right now. And what is being built beneath the surface is far more beautiful than you can currently see, realize, fathom, perhaps imagine, but just know and believe that something beautiful is happening in your life and in your world right now. But let's see, we are going to ask Spirit for another card. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Such a powerful card for you guys to get right now. I love the Ace of Pentacles. It's about stability. It's about structure. It's about new ways of making money. It is about abundance. It's about new work opportunities. It is about new creative projects. It is about a whole bunch of new stuff happening for you guys that are watching this reading today. New opportunities, doors opening, new ways of making money. New side hustles, perhaps, new part-time jobs, perhaps, your own business venture, perhaps, that you've been thinking about, but yet holding off on for a while because you wanted to make sure that you had everything all sorted out so that you could embrace that new business venture. Whatever this Ace of Coins is for you, know and believe that abundance, new ways of making money, and new opportunities are already on their way to you. As you release the pressure, trust the process, and show up with steady faith, something is shifting in the energy around your finances, your opportunities, and your overall quality of life. Amen. Hallelujah for that, right? Yes. You are moving out of a time of struggle and into one of genuine overflow, into one of grace and prosperity. Abundance is becoming your new normal. You're going to see this developing and unfolding for you in the coming weeks and months. Receive it without guilt, without doubt, and without shrinking back, because you have indeed earned it, and it is on its way to you even now. But we are going to ask Spirit for one more card for this reading today, please. The Chariot. I do like the Chariot so much. It is about movement. Forward progress is being made, even when you can't see it. Success, victory is assured. You are going to achieve such a powerful level of success. It is going to surprise and amaze all of you that are watching the reading. Whatever it is that you are striving for, working towards, praying for, believing in, trying to manifest, those things are going to land right where they need to, right in front of you. And you will not miss them because you have that inner knowing within you that things are already turning. The tide is turning. Things are starting to change. This is about movement. So, as we were talking about earlier, where things have felt perhaps stagnant or stuck, there is a sudden rush of energy that's coming in to break things free, to get out of the pause and get you moving towards your abundance, your success, your wealth, your happiness, your peace, your joy, your stability, your security, your new chapter, your new beginning. But Spirit is encouraging me to remind you yet again that you are never alone. Every step you take is guided. Every path you walk is protected. And every door that opens or closes is working in your favor. Trust the unseen hands that are currently moving things around on your behalf. You are surrounded by love, light, and a support team that never sleeps, never wavers, and never leaves your side. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. You don't have to carry it all alone. You are held, you are guided, and you are loved. This is all I have for today, everyone. Thank you all so very much for joining me to hear such a beautiful message from Spirit today. If this reading resonates for you, please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe buttons just below the video. I would also greatly appreciate it if you would take a moment to leave a comment as well, as it helps the channel grow, and that helps me also. Wishing you all of the best of everything in life, including change, transformation, worthiness, unseen forces, powerful angelic beings, the divine, God and the universe lighting your path, leading you home, abundance, prosperity, peace, and joy. See you next time.